giant critter. Just cranked them. I'm jacked up. This is huge. It's great to be back in the Yukon.
Taking one Boone and Crocket trophy in a lifetime is a dream for most hunters. But taking two on the same hunt in a week, now that's unheard of. Join us as we watch Team Magnum's Rob Dunham try to accomplish that feat in the Yukon. This is Nosler's Magnum TV.
My partner and the president of the Magnum Hunt Club, James, phoned me and asked me if I was interested in doing a moose hunt, moose caribou combination with lone wolf outfitters in the Yukon territory. I used to work here, so I was excited for the opportunity to be able to go back to the place that I guided when I was a younger man. That's nice, eh? Here's a Yukon sunset. Lone Wolf Outfitters. We're just packing this thing out. We're half hour from camp. We stopped on the crest to just enjoy that sunset.
This guy is never satisfied. If I shot a bull like that, I'd be off celebrating, not out chasing caribou.
These mountain caribou at this time of year, we're getting up real high, actually. But most of the bulls, the caribou are resident caribou. Couple weeks away from, you know, really getting cold, freezing up, snow, and then these mountain caribou start herding up. By no means like barren ground or central barren ground, but you start getting 20, 40, 60 in a herd. But right now we can still find, you know, a solitary bull or a group of bulls, 4 or 5 that are hanging out. And that's what we're casing this side of this valley for. Try and get a look at a couple boos. Going up to a cow up above them. See the head sticking over the hill? There might be another one.
Mountain caribou are the largest of all the caribou subspecies, with body weights up to 600 pounds and antlers stretching the tape at over 400 inches.
Up above to her left, that other cow's moving to the left. Three caribou, first 10 minutes in the Caribou Valley. Yeah, he's moving there now. This is our first encounter with mountain caribou in the Yukon for this trip. Lots of tracks up to now, but Brett took us into an area here that he said there'd be caribou, and we've kind of been burning around, working our way up here for about 15 or 20 minutes, and we spotted this young bull and 2 cows right off the bat. We're gonna keep glassing them, glassing the area. Maybe we'll come across a big old lunker. Mountain Caribou though, nice.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Nosler, Load Nosler, Own the Shots, and by Nikon, Dunham's High Caliber Ranch, Gobble and Grunt Outfitters, the NRA ILA, and Thompson Center Arms, America's master gunmaker. This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Gobble and Grunt Outfitters.
Not as nomadic as its barren ground cousin, the mountain caribou lives high in the mountains in the summer and comes down in the late season. And as snow levels rise, its diet is forced to change from ground lichen to tree lichen.
When I was a guide in the Yukon years ago, it took me a full season to figure out that having good optics is a real key. You might have a less expensive pair, 2 or 3, but when you glass all day long for these animals, especially if you're sheep hunting, moose, you know, trophy judging, you need good optics. And it's a lesson I learned my very first year. I think I went through a couple, 3 pairs before I decided to go get a good pair. Something that you can learn from our mistakes and start off and do it right from the beginning. It was true hunting. I've been hunting in Africa for a lot of years, getting spoiled by, you know, the vast numbers of game, and you kind of get a little bummed if you don't see something in the first few hours. Well, you got to remember you're back in the wilderness of Canada, and there isn't game running all over. It's there. We found out later, but you got to work for it. We spotted some cows down below, and then a lone bull up where we seen some caribou cows yesterday. So we're just gonna watch, because once you go down you can lose them if he breaks over and comes back this side. So we're just gonna watch this valley for about 15 minutes and try and pick a path down. We got to go over 1.5 kilometers or so. They look like a pretty good bull from here. The heat waves won't let us get a good look with our spotting scope, so we're just watching, see if he breaks this side. If not, we're going. Take us probably an hour to get over to that side. He looked like a good bull. This is a different bull right here. Different bull. Double shovel. Okay, Bezes. That's not the same bull, I don't think, eh? Kind of a mid-sized bull. Let's get over the edge here quick in case that other bull gets up. That big bull we saw from 1 kilometer away went down in here somewhere. So we gotta get rid of these 2 so they don't spook the other one. Curious little gaffers, so they're going to come right back up. That's going to be a nice bull in a couple of years, next year even. Nice critter. Well, mountain caribou. They're beautiful, just starting to get their winter coats. Dang it, you guys. His rear points are like 14 inches. His next ones are 12.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Dunham's High Caliber Ranch.
That bull is bedded now about 1,000 yards. We're going to use the lay of the land and keep below skyline and try and put the scope up and see what it looks like behind one of these big rocks. Keeping below the skylight is hard for him. See, he's taller. Those are like horseshoe-shaped beams, you know. I need to shoot him badly. Oh, come on. He's moving. Come on down. Who's your huckleberry? Dang it, you guys. His rear points are 14 inches. His next ones are 12. He just turned and put his nose down. And he's got good bezies and an okay shovel. But I think he's wider than he looks. He's kind of horseshoe. Look at him. He just looked down at his nose. He looks great. His tops are great, great. Like huge tops. Look at the shovel on him. Do they lay right over him? The bulls are crazy that way, right down with their head on their side. You're saying caribou call? Well, hopefully we can get a plan on him, but doesn't matter what a bull like that scores, that's a cool looking character bull. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got a heavy shovel.
He's got a big shovel, yeah.
He can add a lot of points, you know. The second shovel's what he does.
We got 1,000 yards before we're scoring them.
Screw it, I'll score him.
I'll score him.
292.
Well, that's, yeah, we got to drop about 150, 100 yards elevation, and then we're out of his side hill all the way over there. Wind's just howling perfect.
I'm gonna keep all my gear on and get good and sweaty because that'll guarantee us getting closer.
This is sheep country. Look behind you. We're just gonna have to stay out of sight. The wind's good. It's awesome. I still can't find our big heavy one. That bull's 380 yards. They're gonna feed around though. We can wait them out. One of them will come within a couple hundred yards. I want to see that big fat piggy. There's 3 nice bulls right now. Way to the left.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Montana Extreme.
I'm James Bryan. At the Magnum Hunt Club, we believe that vigorously and uncompromisingly defending our Second Amendment rights is crucial to preserving our hunting heritage. Here's an important message from our friends at the NRA.
Chuck Norris, fact number 235. Contrary to popular belief, America is not a democracy. It's a Chuck-tatorship.
I always get a kick out of those Chuckisms. But of course I can't decide alone how the country is run. If you're worried about the direction our country is going, you're in good company. Too many people have forgotten our nation was founded to protect freedom, like our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Freedom is not about what government can do for us, but about keeping government from doing things to us. There's only one way to protect our freedoms, by voting for the candidates who support them. I hope you won't be missing in action on Election Day. Register to vote. I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this message.
For more information, go to triggerthevote.org.
There's 3 nice bulls right now.
Rob is familiar with mountain caribou from his previous year's experience as a Canadian guide, so you can bet he knows a big one when he sees it.
To the right. We got lots of time, lots of time. Way to the left. Still on him? Still on him?
Dropped him.
That is the biggest dang caribou son of a bun, son of a gun. Jeez Louise! It's a giant. Hold on.
You're all right. You're all right. He ain't going anywhere.
This is the biggest caribou I've just ever seen. I mean, ever. Cartoon.
You know what caribou is? There's 2 more giant.
Giant. Look at the, hey, we got him, you guys. 324 yards.
Where did you aim on the second shot?
Way right. It hit left. You know where? I can't believe this bull, you guys. I am like jacked up. Like giant moose, and freaking giant caribou.
Oh, dude, I could cry right now.
Oh, that is awesome!
I've been home with Rob for years now, and I've never seen him this excited over an animal. Wow, what a trophy.
I can't believe we got this bull.
What a hunt.
Look at, they're coming down.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
This is.
Okay, we need to go get this bull. Oh, baby! That is the nicest darn caribou. Man, are we just having an unbelievable hunt. Oh, Bretter, awesome job. Look at the tops on him. Double shovel. Great bezzes and giant tops. We've seen so many bulls today that were just unbelievable, and this thing just tops it. I mean, there was a couple Booners with him, and we need to take this one. There's no doubt about it. We both met down on the backside of the mountain. Brett says, you see the fat hog and you will shoot him no matter what. Oh man. Dirk is gonna be beside himself. We got a book moose and a book caribou in 3 days. Holy smokes. Listen, this has been like the best Yukon reunion I could ever have hoped for in my life. Coming here, guiding in the old days for sheep and caribou, and coming back with Lone Wolf and Brett and getting a book moose, and then this morning heading up after getting stoned on caribou for a couple days, only seeing some cows. We spot one bull a kilometer away. We come over and we're into a nest of them, and the rest is history. I shot the best looking caribou I've ever seen, guiding or not. Super fortunate. Want to thank Brett, you know, everybody. It's just it's been awesome. Lone Wolf has an unbelievable area. to get yourself on a great Yukon hunt, check Outfitters Rating. You want to know about your outfitter, you want to know about your guides, the area you're hunting. You know, we're doing the ATV hunt, but you watch this show, you can see how hard we work. We're up at, I don't know where we are, like 7,000 feet right now, and we walked up here, so, well, how about this caribou? How's your day going?
Tremendous high-adventure hunts like this are one reason why so many hunters trust the hunting consultants at the Magnum Hunt Club. Likewise, 80 million American gun owners trust the National Rifle Association to defend our right to keep and bear arms. If you're not currently an NRA member, I hope you'll join our ranks, because it takes all of us to preserve freedom. Until next week, I'm Chris Cox with the NRA, protecting our Second Amendment rights and hunting heritage.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearms, accessories, and gunsmithing tools, and by Nosler, Dunham's High Caliber Ranch, OutfittersRating.com, and the Magnum Hunt Club. Your adventure is our business. Closed captioning is brought to you by the Magnum Hunt Club.
For a great hunt like this, check out our cancellation list at MagnumHuntClub.com.